Read the step, and free submit. Let's go, ready doing it.
Ooh, the story of Gotta Be Gotham. Well, we got to Warner Brothers World, Abu Dhabi, and they asked me to make a song for Gotham City. Big bad Gotham City. And at the time, I didn't have a laptop or a music workstation, so I actually made the song on my noble steed. Big up to GarageBand. And don't be snobbish with me, because I know a lot of you producers are like, oh, no. Composed everything. GarageBand came through. You gotta get it how you live. So the version that we ended up with was actually the second draft. First draft I worked with Jacob, and it just wasn't hitting the right medium, the right tone, you know. So I went back to the drawing board and I did a lot more research, and I really liked the template from the Batman animated series and the work that Danny Elfman and Shirley Walker did. I loved how cinematic and thematic they made it, and I loved the tone that they hit. So I used that as the template, but it had to be a few things. It had to be danceable, it had to have drive. It also had to be family friendly, something that kids could dance to and interpret, and non-English speakers could interpret as well. So a lot of good challenges. I really want to commend the Warner Brothers World directors. Shout out to Will and Graham, because they had the foresight and the vision. And it's a risk, you know? But I think it came out beautifully. So after they approved it, it had to get approval from the Warner Brothers execs from LA. And they were down for a few days, so we pitched it to them. And look, normally with these things, it can take months because they have to be very specific, you know, and it has to continue on the narrative. But
okay, this verse 2. I'm doing this, hoping that it gets approved. You ain't got your hard hat, that's good. You gon' need that in this neighborhood.
They approved it on site. They approved it right after the pitch. And that was amazing, you know. So, everything's approved. Now it's go time. So we go to costuming, sound checks. But after a while, we want to add dances to it. So big up to the commissioners and big up to Drew for the choreography. And we perform it in different parts. You know, we have to make it dynamic, where it could be on the main stage in Gotham, and it could be in what they call atmosphere, where it's around the city of Gotham. And after a while, we develop our own show where we teach families, kids, whoever, the dance, you know. And it's like, now it's interactive and engaging, which is amazing, you know. And even then, beyond that, like in the main stage at Warner Brothers World, we get to perform the song when they have big events. And I really it's amazing what it's become. You know what I mean? Like, so much more than I could even imagine it to be. And the best thing about performing in theme parks is that the parents get to be kids again, you know? I mean, the kids are just loving it and going crazy, but the family as a whole can enjoy it together. And we get to be a part of that, you know? We get to be a part of that magic, you know? And, man, the kids, kids will get you, man. You know, kids make it all worth it, man. So we've received so much love for it. And I really am grateful to Warner Brothers and everybody who's been a part of it for this experience and this opportunity, because it's taught me so much and it's made me think bigger. So that is the very important story of Gotta Be Gotham. Very important part of my life. Boom. This cutest little girl came up to me with her family, and they wanted a photo, and the dad was like, "Oh, she has a gift for you. They've been preparing a gift." So I got this little bag and this little note. Hi Gotham, because that's my name. I am 9 years and Fatima is 8 years, and we sent you a homemade present that we made, and we sent you lots of good work in the show. Thanks. The prize we gave you is called beads. They are fox heart, potato, and a reindeer. Oh, the other one. It's gonna be Gotham. I said it's gonna be Gotham. So bubbles.
The pen won't let me blow.
Not yet. Popping rocks because that's what we do. Rock.
Rocks the pop.
And then they made these. Got a heart and a fox and a potato. I think it's a puppy. And a reindeer or whatever it wants to be.
Because we don't judge love at me.
No, literally my heart melted, like I almost cried. Not allowed to cry as a rapper in Gotham, but it was amazing. It makes it worth it.